Okay, our disease is PKU. They just call it PKU because the name is really hard to say. I'm Shelby.
I'm Lexi.
I'm Chrislynn.
The first disease that we had was originally Crohn's disease, but 23andMe cannot prove that Crohn's disease, that if you have it or you don't, because it isn't inherited. You can't inherit it. Only 10% of Crohn's disease is like known how you got it because it has environmental factors and they just really don't know how you get it.
PKU is a disease usually found in babies. It starts when the baby is first born, where they have a missing enzyme called phenylalanine, and it's an amino acid. It's an essential amino acid that is needed in the body, but the baby's missing it. This can be either mild or severe. It depends on the patient and who has it, and it can cause brain damage and problems in the central nervous system. PKU is inherited, which means it's passed down through families. Both parents must have the affected gene for the child to get it. They must both be carriers or both.
Okay, so this is our karyotype, which is found in the 12th chromosome in the lower leg where the arrow is. Okay, for the genotype, both of the parents are carriers, and it's a 25% chance that their kid will have PKU. They have if they have it. For the phenotype, they don't really have physical traits, so it's really just the symptoms. And for our pedigree, it was like she was saying, it's passed down. Both parents either have to be carriers or either both are pedigree.
The symptoms of PKU are seizures, permanent intellectual disability, delayed development, behavioral problems. They will have lighter skin or hair color, and they will have a different odor or smell to them. 23andMe should not be able to give out this information because they do not have valid information on every single disease that they're showing. For PKU, they can because it's inherited, but with Crohn's disease, it wasn't inherited, so they shouldn't be able to give out this information.
And this is basically showing brain scans of someone who has PKU. So that's what the picture is.
That's when they were younger. This is the same person, and as they get older, it like expands in their brain.
So what is it autosomal recessive then?
Yes.
Any other questions? Crohn's disease is like a bowel disease. It affects your bowels and it can cause really bad irritation on your skin, and it's just a really ugly disease.
Is it like diarrhea or constipation?
It's basically just,
It'll be more like diarrhea.
yeah, because it gets holes in your in your rectum, and it leaks out your feces.
Well, Landon just mentioned that's what they thought Nicole had.
Yeah.
Oh, I think you have a question here.
Can you pronounce PKU
Can you?
So I can like
Phenylketonuria.
That's why they call it PKU.
Are there any other questions?
Did you guys, just in general, this wasn't necessarily a requirement, did you guys go over treatment for PKU? So if someone is diagnosed with PKU, you know, like what they can do to prevent brain damage specifically?
I remember reading about that, but I forgot what.
Okay, so what, I'm thinking specifically of the brain damage. What causes that again? Like why can't they end up with brain damage? What is it about the amino acids?
The amino acid breaks down. It's broke down in your system.
Right, okay, so the amino acid doesn't get broken down and it actually builds up in the brain, and that's what
And
causes
it builds
brain
up and
damage.
then it affects.
So that's what like you can see in that brain scan. So what ways do you think people can prevent that specific effect of PKU? Because what's the source of amino acid? What did you guys say? Go back to that slide.
It was very first one or second one.
First one you said?
I think second one maybe.
Maybe second, yeah.
Keep going. Yeah.
What was the question?
What do you think people can do to prevent the brain damage that's caused by the buildup of the amino acid?
Like cut down on their
Proteins, yeah. They break down the proteins that they make.
Yeah, so it would be controlled by diet pretty much, right? So you have to prevent the buildup by not eating proteins that have that certain amino acid. That's why they test for that disorder at such early time in their life, like before babies leave the hospital, they test for that disorder. Because they have to be on a special formula even, so that they're not eating things or not consuming things that have that amino acid. So a lot of the worst effects of PKU